Monkey talk.
It evolved, quote unquote, into a monkey fucking podcast.
But
But
not
yeah,
today. Today's a marathon.
yeah, today's marathon day.
No
So
monkeying around
episode
today.
episode 2 of Spartan Chatter. I'm Neon
Right.
Spartan, and I'm here with BSG Burke.
BSG Burke,
Yes.
the crazy co-host that likes to get butt naked.
Yep. Goated. What's up, man?
What's
Even
up,
though I
man?
already asked you how you were doing, I'm gonna ask you again.
No, it's all right. Just it's for the viewers, man. I'm
Exactly.
doing good. I was
Good, dude.
excited about the playtest.
Yeah, it exceeded my expectations. It really did.
It did for me
I
too,
was
bro.
like, it's probably gonna be cool, but I'm not gonna like really like it. But I ended up like really liking it and wanting to play
I know
more
that's the
ASAP.
same thing, dude. I thought I was just gonna be like, it's gonna be like
Hmm.
all right, and then I played it and
Yeah,
I was like, wait a minute, dog.
it's like
When is this releasing again?
hmm it's like an extraction shooter for like casuals. It's gonna be watered down and like easy, but like no, dude, the bots tear you up. Time to kill is
The
really short.
players,
Players play like
yeah,
they're on like fucking SEAL Team 6, like infiltrating a
dude, it's
fucking
awesome.
area. Everyone's on like they're just locked in. It's crazy.
I think I'm gonna start with the comparison to Ark, bro, because and
Right.
the community's outcry. Because a lot of people are like, there's a lot of people that are being dumb about it. There's a lot of people that are like, it's gonna be the Ark killer, and I'm like, no, 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 it's not gonna be that big, but it's gonna have its own little
Right.
niche fan base. It is a Bungie game after all. Um,
Exactly.
it, and then you got
It's
the people that are overhyping it.
right.
Or I mean, you have the people overhyping it, and then you have the people that are just absolutely hating on it just to hate on it, which is like the game has like it has its own problems, but it's not like I don't see why the hate is so there.
Right. And so for its
In
downfall.
fact, yeah, and I think a lot of the hate is coming from people that didn't even play the playtest.
Basically or barely
That's what
played
it
it.
seems like. Right.
Like they played one match and they were good.
Yeah, they played like one or two,
But that's
and they were like, "Man, this sucks."
yeah, it's maybe understandable for something like high guard. You kind of get the whole gist in one round. But marathon, it takes time to learn things and to get
Right.
better at it. It's not a one run and you have everything down pat. The more you put
No,
into it, the more you get out of it. And people are just way too quick to dismiss shit.
I agree. Right. Actually, I do got another bullet point for it too, because what I noticed in the playtest, comparatively to Arc 2, is that like in Arc there's trios and duos, right? But in this game, it's basically almost mandatory unless you're doing that Rook class thing. And I've noticed with Marathon, you like actually have to work as a team, like 100%.
Right.
In Arc Raiders, you can kind of just do the solo dolo stuff. In this game, you cannot. You
Yeah, it's a
actually have to
lot
like,
more solo friendly arc raiders, I hear.
yeah. Oh yeah.
And if you do
But I
solo
think
and
it's
marathon, you're like sweating your balls off.
yeah, dude. You have to like go into like a Rook class and absolutely sweat. But it's good though. I think that's good personally because it incentivizes teamwork and comms. Like
Exactly.
a lot of a lot of random people were just actually like playing the game with me and trying to like figure things out together as a team
Yep.
instead of just like wandering off.
Exactly. Work together, stick together, navigate the map in a smart way, not just like fucking shooting bots immediately and getting into
Right.
engagements like all willy nilly and breaking glass and shit. Like, I mean, you can do that, but like, especially as time goes on and people get better and the rank mode comes in,
Yeah.
because they are working on ranked. I wasn't sure about that, but they're somehow gonna have a
Ooh.
ranked mode, dude.
Yeah.
So the
How does that
sweat
work in an
levels are just
extraction
gonna
shooter?
increase like tenfold. I don't even know.
That's gonna be interesting,
Like
to
your
say the
rank,
least.
yeah, your rank can go like up and down, and they'll have like fucking max ranks and shit, like Onyx level. Like what?
That's actually crazy. The trios mode though, it's good because of the classes. So what also is interesting about the gameplay is that like I was kind of weary about having a class system in it, but then once I actually played it, I was like, oh my gosh, this is actually nice. The healer actually heals. You know, you have
Yeah,
some dudes that can drop ammo to you,
right.
and then you have like people that can just like jump up and like vandal and just like be like PvP fully, which is also cool. So you can like pick and choose how your team wants to play. Um, I
Hell
like
yeah.
it. I like that it's you actually have to work as a team and use different classes to get the upper hand on other players and shit. Or in this case, I should say runners because of the
Exactly.
lore. So yeah, I liked the teamwork aspect. I liked the classes.
And the recon, I don't even know if you
Um,
did recon. Did you try that one
no, I
out
never
with the
used the
drone?
recon dude.
Dude, I can only
I
imagine.
only used the healer dude and vandal
Right. Yeah, see, I didn't even
and
use
rook.
Vandal. I used Destroyer, Rook, and Triage.
Gotcha.
So there's gonna be
Yeah, no, I mean,
another that other shell is gonna come out too.
right. That's tomorrow, dude. The game. I forgot the game fucking actually drops tomorrow
I
too, officially.
know. One more.
Damn.
Subreddit said one more sleep till marathon.
I know, dude. Someone on Discord said that too. Final day of not having to not play
My
marathon.
God.
It was just, it's like I'm just so ready. I like a lot of the
Yep.
people that like the game really, really like it, and the people that hate it really,
Yeah,
really
they hate it.
fucking hate it, dude.
They really do, and they're sticking to their guns.
Right. They just can't even stand that people like it. They want it to be the next High Guard or Concord. And
Yeah,
it was
calling it
funny.
Concord. Concord
I
3.
was seeing like memes where it was like it's gonna be the trifecta. It's gonna be the last piece to the puzzle. First it was Concord, now it's High Guard, and then Marathon's just right around
Yep.
the corner to seal the deal. Like they just really want this shit to die, but I think Marathon's gonna have a lot more backing to it than these other games because
Oh, exactly.
Concord and Marathon, I mean, yeah, those were people that worked on like what they work
Apex
on like Apex
and
Legends. Yeah,
Titanfall,
but
but
this is
yeah.
different because I think Bungie has its own set fan base. And I
Oh,
could tell
hell yeah.
too when I was playing the playtest, a lot of the dudes were like, "Yeah, I just came from Destiny." It's like, damn, dude, you haven't played a game since that. Like
Holy
they skipped
shit.
everything.
I just came
Yeah.
out of orbit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
So
dude.
it's called in all the Bungie fanboys too. So it'll have its own demographic.
Yeah, it's already got its community. It really does. The Bungie
Yeah,
community
it's
mixed
already.
with Extraction community.
Yep.
Like it's good on that. Like the player numbers will be fine.
Yeah. I think they'll be stable. At least I think.
Yeah, and the
The
more
game is
people,
fun, so it's
yeah,
not. It doesn't seem like it would die. Like I think this would be a game that would. I think it's gonna be like lesser popular, but it's still gonna have
right.
players.
It's gonna carve out its own niche. Because it is hard to
Right.
take people away from their home games, you know, like Marvel Rivals and Overwatch and all the competing
Yeah,
games,
their
like
comfort.
the Call of Duty, Halo, their comfort games that they go home to, every day. It takes a
I don't
lot
know, man.
to take
It's not gonna
people
take
away
me to
from that,
get away from Halo though.
right?
If you told me to play a new game, I'd be like, thank you.
Yeah, right.
Get me
Unless
out
that
of
game
here.
is infinite, fucking 6 years later, whatever
Yeah,
the fuck it is. Oh my
fucking,
god.
we need help, bro. Halo fans need to get airlifted out of that bitch,
Yep.
dude, because they got a fucking broken leg.
Please save us.
But nah, dude. Let's see. Yeah, I think a lot of the dudes I played with were really, really, just worked as a team to we used our abilities to get an upper hand on different people. In fact, my last stream that I did, I got a very, very good 2 rounds of gameplay that I want to use because it was just like they would ping a dude right before we saw him, and then we would all like collectively shoot, or we would like choose not to, and choose when to push, and it was just
Hmm.
so coordinated and fun.
Hell yeah.
And honestly, that's what a lot of like shooters kind of push away. Even Infinite for that example, they like you if you just queue into a regular ass match, ain't nobody gonna have no mic.
Yeah, it's rare.
But with this one, it was like 50-50. It was pretty nice.
Yeah, after they fixed a little bit of the mic issues, I think people
Mm,
started miking up and realizing that you really need comms. You really should be communicating with your fucking comrades
right.
to secure the bag, to secure the loot, and get the fuck out of there.
Yeah. And the map design's pretty cool too. I like the it's different, you know, it has its own buildings, and I like that the buildings are really really close. Like any building that you go inside of, it's going to be like the most super tight knit close quarters battle. But if you wanted to, you could jump out of a building and then it would be the most open battle you would ever be in.
Yeah,
So there's also two sides of that too. You could literally camp inside with shotguns and be a rat, or you can just like do long distance DMR fights, which
right.
is pretty sweet.
Like play to your weapon's strengths, basically,
Right.
depending on what you got.
Which is good. I love that design. I
Hmm.
genuinely do.
But then things throw
It's
wrenches where
peak.
like the outside has fog and shit, so it's harder to snipe. So you have to take that into account if it's foggy.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
it's
Yeah.
crazy and dynamic.
A lot of people were saying that the thermal scope was a little broken because you could see players from like a whole
Right.
200 kilometers away before they even see you.
Yeah, I saw some posts about that. Um,
Some of my teammates were pinging people, bro. Like I felt
Damn.
bad.
I think
Yeah,
can
dude.
go
Like
into
we
the
were
tweaks,
slaughtering.
right? That can go into like the tweaks basket where if
Yep.
this game makes some certain tweaks, it can be insane. Like great or beyond with some tweaks.
Oh yeah. Same thing with the heals, bro. That's another bullet point. That's just like that was like my first bullet point that I had with the game. I was just
Yeah.
like, well, write that one down. They need to figure it out. And I honestly, now that I'm saying it, towards the last day, I kind of had the heals situated, but those first couple of days I was playing, I did not know.
Right.
You basically have to go in with heals, and unless you got one of them free kits. Uh, it was harder to find heals, and I think the way they worked were a little janky. But hopefully they'll tune that up because I
Right.
think I think it was a little jank that the heals kind of took fucking forever,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. But then it's also like not knowing if it's because it's the white heals or the white shields. You know what I mean? So
Right, the
maybe
weaker
like the
ones.
better equipment or upgrading your shell makes that more efficient. Because I also
Right.
notice how like with your shields, like there's like one block of shield, say that goes down.
Yeah.
You do your shields, and then once you do the shield fucking thing to heal it, you
Mm.
see it loading. You know what I mean? It kind of takes some time for it to get to max.
Right.
So there's probably things that increase that, and that goes along with upgrading your guy, getting better gear.
And I'm sure this, yeah, like the skill tree, it's probably gonna have so much shit
Right.
that like kind of like Arc, because even in Arc you can upgrade your stamina
Oh shit.
over time. Yeah, so that's pretty fucking broken. Um, yeah, but I mean, towards the last day though, I kind of started getting it. Like I was complaining at first, but then I had like a little bit of a realization.
Right.
Uh, the heals are basically like really good if you just got that cover. I also
Exactly.
noticed like you make your plays based on movement and cover. So it's like half of a. It's so crazy how this game is. You could play it however you want. It could be like a half movement shooter, half cover shooter. And you could just be
Basically,
lurking in the dark and then go out and
cover is
make like the
really
craziest movement play
right.
of all time with a shotty or something.
Yep, you got a shotty and the vandal, and you're just like dashing
Just
around.
run out. Yeah.
Just get blown
You've
away
been
before
lurking
you
in the
even know what
corner
happened.
all match.
That happened to us.
Yeah, I
You're just like
know.
in a room, and
Just
all of a sudden you're down, and this bitch is like
boom. This is shotgun,
skating,
dude.
yeah, skating around the room with a shotgun. You can't do anything.
It's insane, dude.
Bungie likes their
Mm.
shotguns. The fucking OG
And
Halo
honest, dude,
shotguns and
they did their
Destiny
shotgun
shotguns.
good in this game. The
Yeah,
shotgun in this game is nasty, bro.
and I
It
hope they
wasn't
keep
like
it
no
strong.
infinite bulldog pea shooter, bro. No, this thing shoots you, you're dead, bro.
Right? I hope they don't
You
mess
get
with
hit
it.
with it, you die.
I hope they keep it that
I know,
strong.
same. It reminds me of Halo 2, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, Halo 2, Halo
Boom, just
3,
blows people away.
OG Halo 1, like you get a
Yeah,
close body shot, it kills you in one shot if you're
blow them
point
away.
blank. Infinite, there's nothing like that.
No,
The Bulldog
unless you got
didn't
that.
do that.
Unless you're really good at sniping, you could.
Yeah,
Then you could just no scope everyone and
exactly.
call it a shotgun.
But shotgun wise, there was no one-hit shotgun, which
I
is a
know, and that's what I begged
travesty.
for from the start of that game. I was like, just either update the bulldog or just make a whole new
Yeah.
ass shotgun or
Like, why
something.
can't you put another weapon in the game? Like, what is
Oh,
wrong
they
with
did
you?
though. They did add a new shotgun. It was that fucking like half gravity hammer
Yeah,
shit.
that was like way after the fact, though, and no one gave a
Yeah.
shit when it came out.
Hey, that weapon was fun to use, bro. I
It
was
was
beating the
fun.
shit out of people with that
It would have been
thing.
a lot more fun if it came out at launch,
It
but
was,
like
yeah,
after
yeah.
the fact, like post mortem, it's just like it might as well have
Yeah, no.
not even come out.
Every space game needs a crazy shotgun. I don't know what they were thinking with that
Yeah,
bulldog.
you've got these fucking
But
insane strong
marathon
aliens. Like,
shotgun,
come on
dude.
now.
Oh man, that
Yeah, it
marathon
tears.
shotgun. It's a good. I'm happy, so happy about that damn thing, dude.
And it
Even the
should,
white one, like the level 1 shotgun, is nasty.
right?
It's not gonna like one tap them, but if you like, let's say, get their shield down with an SMG or something or whatever other gun you're using, and then you pull out the shotty, bro, it still does its work. It's fucking hilarious.
Dude, it's incredible.
And props to Bungie for that, because 343 does not know how to design a shotgun.
No. And that's balanced payoff because you're getting in close and exposing yourself to potentially three enemies but if you can get your aim solid on that dude,
Right.
you're like securing it down basically, which is huge. Can't wait to see the
Yeah.
other weapons and the other upgrades.
Yeah. Well, dude, it was crazy because in the playtest, dude, there was a lot of weapons that I didn't even get to use. That's how like hard you had to grind. Like even in the playtest, there was rare weapons that
Yeah.
like only had like a chance of dropping, and so that like made me even more excited. Because there's like a fucking railgun apparently too, and I hadn't even gotten to touch it at all during my playtest.
Dude, that's insane.
I've got to look at it, but I never got to touch one. That's because they're just that rare.
I had no
Um,
idea there was even that.
Yeah, no, there's a fucking railgun in the game. It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, I heard there's like 30 around there weapons,
Whoa.
and it's probably only going to increase over time.
For the first day, it was confusing because all the guns looked the same, but it was like the second or third day, I was just like, ooh, now I know. Now I kind of can like visually see what I want to pick up and what I don't. And it's even cool because a lot of the boons or like the bots, they'll drop like pretty nice like little pistols or SMGs, and that's pretty helpful too.
Yes. That's another thing, the bots and dropping shit. I think they should drop more ammo, different types of ammo. So you get a little bit more,
Right.
you get a little more back when you spend that ammo and attack the
Yeah.
bots. You get a little bit more back. Cuz like huge part is the looting and shooting, if I'm taking out hordes of bots from dinkers
At least give
to
me
like
some.
really powerful generals and shit. Yeah, I'm expecting something, you know,
Right.
for my
Well, what is
time
good though,
and-
you can throw down that ammo crate, and that's a very common item
yeah, that's true.
to have. So I liked that they implemented that, and not as a class-based thing too. So like anybody can just throw that down.
Yeah.
So that props to them for that because I think you can just like get that in the shop or get it off other runners or something. Um, and that's also nice because you're like right after a battle, let's say with another group of runners, and you fuck them up, or even with the bots. I think this more applies to the bots because runners have better loot on them. But like, let's say you just like wipe a little brigade of those bots that spawn in. The UESC is what they call it. The UESC.
Yeah, the UESC.
Um, that's when I've noticed I've used the ammo crates where I was like, all right, we just finished a little fight with them here. Everyone, I would throw it down and
Or just
everyone would
top
come and grab their
everybody up.
ammo. Right, right.
Especially
It's
if
a
you
good
come with
little
a kit, you know. It
right.
doesn't come with much ammo.
Yeah, the weapons are great. I love the aesthetic of the weapons too. A lot of people are like trying to hate on it, like, oh, it looks like Roblox, but I think that the aesthetic for the guns are fucking sweet, dude. Like that's like such a dystopian like one day kind of thing, you know? It's just like what if?
Yeah.
Because like I can totally see guns kind of getting that way or being designed that way one day.
Right. In like the future, things are meant to be like quick and almost like 3D printed.
Yeah, literally,
You
dude.
know?
Like mass produced, like like the most like dystopian shit I've ever seen. Just
Yeah.
like these mass produced like Nerf gun looking weapons, but they're real weapons. Like that's the
Yeah.
coolest thing.
But they really can fuck you up. It's almost like those
Oh
weapons in
yeah.
Cyberpunk. I don't know if you played Cyberpunk, but there's fucking
I've never played it, but I definitely have seen a lot of Cyberpunk, so
yeah, dude.
I
Definitely
know what
put
you're
that on
talking
your
about.
list as a game to play at some point.
That's what
But
Sea Dog
there's
tells me too, bro. That's what old Sea Dog tells
dude,
me.
it's so good. Like it was horrible at launch,
Yeah.
but they made a masterpiece. They really did, especially the DLC. I hear
Yeah,
is
that's what I've heard,
incredible.
and I love, Bethesda games, so it's basically just Skyrim on crack, but in a
Basically.
in the Blade Runner universe.
Yep. So there's like vending machines all around that give you food and whatever and a whole bunch of shit, sell your shit. There's vending machines that have guns that are like 3D printed
In
and really cheap.
Cyberpunk?
Yeah, so you can just go on the street and get this like shitty fucking 3D printed gun from the vending machine. You buy it and it
That's
has a
like the
few
most like I
shots.
went to Tokyo and was surprised
Yeah.
about a culturally
Yep.
shocked moment right there. Like
Yep.
a gun vending machine
I
is
got some
crazy,
I got
dude.
some ramen noodles from it, some mochi, and a fucking 3D printed
And
gun.
fuck
I
and
literally
a
just
and a
bought it
fucking
and yeah, I just
five
started
five
shooting people.
Magnum,
Yep.
baby.
And it's like this really
Oh
weird
my
blue
god.
looking plastic ass thing and it's all weak and shit and it's got like a few shots and
But it
once
can
you
still
shoot
kill people, right?
yeah, it still fucks people up and you get like wanted stars and shit. I was like fucking dying. And then when the shots are done, that's it. You just toss the gun. You just drop it. It's like
That's so
it just
funny,
adds
dude.
to the litter in the world and the pollution.
Oh, fucking Giddy Prime from Dune, bro.
Yep.
That nasty ass planet. That's literally what the lore is on that planet too. They've just used and abused the planet so much that the whole planet just turns black.
Dude, fuck. That's the future, man.
That's
They
how it was in Blade Runner
it's because
too.
they all had advanced AI.
Right. No, dude, for real.
They got there first.
It's all
But
coming
yeah,
together, dude.
it
It's
really is.
it's a big picture with all this media. They're hinting at it, but it's actually fucking going down.
It really is.
What else did I have? I had the classes. We talked about that.
Yeah, we got the classes,
The
the
lore
map
and
design,
aesthetic of
the
the world, though.
heals. Yeah.
That's my favorite part of the entire game. Like, even if it wasn't a fucking PvP shooter, if it was just like a Destiny style game, if it was PvE or PV,
Right.
what would that be called? PV, yeah, it would be called PvE. Dude, I think it would be great.
Yeah.
Like, this aesthetic, I've only seen it done in like other forms of media, like some anime, but like, damn, dude,
Right. Gaming has
it
never
hit,
really
it,
seen this graphic. They call it graphic realism, like officially.
right. Right, and that's why everyone's freaked out about it. They just call it like Roblox or
Yeah,
something. And I'm like, no,
Roblox
it's a
because of the
little deeper than
weapons
that,
and
bro.
visual diarrhea. But like if you
Yeah, no.
like I think it looks great. Like I guess you're entitled to your opinion. You know, you like some certain aesthetics and colors. That's fine. But to call it
And I
visual
think they might just
diarrhea
be
and,
saying
and
that
off
because they're
right it
told
is
to not like it
ridiculous.
or something.
Yeah. And
Because
then
in my opinion, this is one of the best looking shooters since Fortnite came
yeah,
out.
dude, seriously, visually,
You know,
like graphic and
appeasing.
distinct. So many
It makes me
shooters
want to
look,
play the game, dude.
yeah, so many shooters look the same. They got that same like grayish, sandy, brownish tone,
Yeah, it just
realistic,
they.
like
Yeah.
COD, Apex, and
Ugh.
fucking X Defiant and
And that
Battlefield. They all
sucks
look
too, because
relatively the same.
that's when the game first comes out, or at least with those slop shooters. They look grounded and realistic for like the first 2 weeks, and then like a bundle will come out. Next thing you know, there's an anime bitch
Yeah.
flying past you. Fucking Goku.
Beavis and
But I
Butthead in your
remember,
ass.
yeah, dude, the Beavis and Butthead one was crazy.
Like, it's insane, dude. Fortnite effect
Uh,
has people insane.
I know, and that's why I'm happy that this has its own aesthetic and isn't gonna go for that. Look, we're gonna add Ryan Reynolds to the
Right.
game, like just random shit, just like just
Yeah.
random collabs. Jay and Silent Bob, Snoop Dogg, like that was just random, so
Yeah.
random
It's unneeded.
for a shooter. I know.
Ridiculous cash grab.
And I
Zero
remember, I think
substance.
it was like 2 summers ago. This was like last summer, not the one we just had, but the summer before that. So about like a year and a half ago, I remember when this fucking bitch got announced, or like two. It was I think it was 2 years ago when a marathon got announced at like an E3 or something.
Right.
And I remember not knowing anything about it, but just remembering that Bungie's name came up and seeing Vandal go out and get shot in the head. I was just like so ready because I was so hyped just from seeing that. I was like, dude, this looks awesome.
Right.
I was like, I don't even care what the fuck this is. All I know is that I just saw that little trailer. You remember the trailer I'm talking about where like Vandal runs out in the open and gets shot?
Yeah, it's like the first ever one.
Yeah, yeah, literally the first look at the game. Not
Hmm.
non-gameplay either. It was just a fucking trailer.
Yeah, from
And
the
I
Love,
remember
Death, and
like looking
Robots
at the
people.
yeah, yeah. And I remember like fucking looking at that and I was just like, dude, whenever this game comes out, I'm buying it. Like I was sold
Right.
from that, dude,
Yeah.
just off the aesthetic of the world. It was
Hell yeah.
so dark but bright at the same time. Like the colors are bright, but you could tell there was like a sinister overlay
Right.
to it. Like something was not right in this universe, and you could tell. And that's what wanted me to get into it so bad, you know? This dystopian sci-fi dread,
Right. You just want to be in
you
that
know?
world.
So bad, dude. I loved it so much.
And the lore helps the whole shell aspect and like because they're
Right,
not
dude. There's
people.
so many
They're
factions
shells.
too.
Like that's so insane
Yeah. And the
to
the, the
think about.
factions are crazy, dude.
Yep.
There's like an Earth seed of rebellion that went on in the universe. There's the machines that there's just like so many different
Yep.
like aspects of it.
You have
There
like the three different AIs, like including Durandal,
right,
and all
right.
that shit. When it first started being working security.
Yep.
Did you see the new
And like it
release
goes
trailer
deep.
thing?
No, I did see that, but I was actually gonna wait for fucking this. I was like, maybe we should just watch that real quick on the stream,
It's the
bro.
In Death We've Just Begun. Did you see that?
Let me see.
Featuring Poppy and Sun Lux. I'll send it to you in Discord real quick. Yeah, I just sent
Actually, I
you the
don't
link.
think. Let me see if because I think it showed up in my feed, but I was like, let me not. Yeah, I didn't.
Dude, just
I
peep
didn't. I
that real
didn't.
quick,
I'm watching it right now on my phone.
and I'll get your reaction. Because I was on here yesterday. I don't know what you were doing yesterday, but me and Dreamstride were just
Uh,
shooting the shit.
I was with some. I was at my buddy's house.
Oh, got you. Because I was like, yeah, damn, I wish Burke was here because we were talking about, like, all this crazy shit.
Right.
Subscriptions and all that stuff, like, kind of we were talking about that night before. And he was like, dude, did you see the fucking new marathon thing? I was like, what? And I watched it. It's fucking sick.
Yeah, I'm watching it right now. It looks pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's a little bit of time. Just let me know when it's over. I know it's gonna take some time, but it's incredible.
I think they hit their head on the mark with this one, man.
I think they did. They definitely
It'll
cooked,
be a fun game to hold me over for like the next 4 years.
right?
I dead ass can see myself playing this game for the next couple of years, maybe 2 or 3.
Yeah, if they keep the updates and content solid,
Yeah.
balance changes decent,
Mhm.
the ranked
Oh
mode
yeah.
topped up nice and tight, and fucking you never know the future.
Right. And obviously, they're gonna come out with more maps too, because I even think they're gonna come out with a third map on launch that we weren't able to play,
Yeah, there's gonna be another map.
and
Yeah, at launch,
so that's gonna be fun.
and they're probably working on more
They need to add
maps.
a training mode.
Yeah, that's
A
true.
training grounds would be good.
Just like an area where you can experiment with shit,
Right.
the
I
equipment,
would like to see.
your
Yeah, yeah,
settings,
literally everything. And it has like little bots
what's
that you can
what.
shoot or whatever.
Yeah, like every other game, basically.
Literally, just a standard. Yeah, that's all it needs. Standard training ground would be nice.
hmm
Um,
Be good onboarding for new players too.
yeah. Well, there is the tutorial, so that's not too bad. But a lot of people hate that shit, and I hate that shit too.
Yeah, the tutorial
Well, at
was
least
interesting. I got my ass handed to me
for
doing the
me,
tutorial.
because it's like, really, I got out that shit easily. I sped run the tutorial. I was like, get me out of here as fast as humanly possible. Let me absolutely like use all the gamer skill and knowledge that I have acquired my whole life and just like go
Right?
all in like right now. Because I'm not trying to sit there. No, I'm trying to play the game.
Yeah, definitely. I got my ass beat. And then it was like, "Do you want to try again?" I was like, "Sure." And then it
Dang.
happened again. Like I was trying to exfil, and like you don't know anything. You literally just started the game, so I had like nothing. I had like
You're
a few
fresh.
bullets, and I'm trying to exfil, and there's like
Oh
an
no.
army of robots coming, and that happened twice. The bots just wiped my
When
ass
you're
out.
downed, you can still like exfil though, which is pretty sweet.
Yeah, yeah, you can. That's like clutch as hell.
And I've done it like multiple times where I've just gotten a real
Yep.
dicey ass gunfight with other players, and I was like, you know what? Fuck y'all, I'm out.
hmm
You know,
Yep.
it's like, see y'all later then. And it honestly happened to me the other way around too, where I was trying to third party them, but they just got kind of lucky. You know, they just got the up on me, and they were
Yeah.
all downed, but they fucking went in that bitch, and I couldn't even stop them.
And that's another nod to
They got sucked in.
to the competitive, because there's no cover on the exfils. You're in the wide ass open. Like that's crazy.
Right. I'm wondering it. Well, you can also smoke it too.
Yeah, you can smoke it. I've seen some YouTubers like try to give tips and shit. They're like smoke it,
I've
and
smoked mine a couple of times.
they're like stay like on the outer edge of it just in case, and have like an escape point you can run to, or like a wall you can get cover
Right.
behind. 'Cause, yeah, you never know if like some nades are just gonna come flying in there. I can only imagine those times.
Literally.
You need one of those equipments like in the finals. You ever seen that in the finals? It's like it stops incoming grenades and RPGs.
Like a
It's like
trophy.
no, it's like a little turret equipment. You throw it down, there's a little
Oh,
circle
okay.
over it. So if people throw nades at it or like RPGs, it totally
Nothing would
negates
happen.
those things. But yeah,
Wow.
man. But that's the risk, you know. Everyone knows you're trying to leave, and you've probably got your bags full, so they want to challenge you. And I can't wait to do runs like that, you know, like, oh, they're trying to exfil, let's just go at them, you know. Like, let's just
Yeah.
do a
Just
run where we
camping
just
exfils.
ransack people and camp exfils, and
Dude,
it's
and some people
insane.
in the I just finished this shit by the way. Some people are saying if they ever did a marathon TV show, I'd totally watch that shit. And I'm not gonna lie,
Oh, hell yeah.
I would too, bro. That would like an animated
Yeah.
3D animated TV show would
Like
be
how the
nasty.
cutscenes are. Hell yeah.
Yeah, bro, that would be nasty, bro. That'd be so cool.
You like
That would
follow
be
a
like a
dude.
Netflix original right there,
Dude,
bro.
seriously, Netflix or HBO or something. You follow a
Somebody would
dude
pick that up.
he's getting his fucking soul and shit transferred to a shell and stuff, you know? He's like getting onboarded.
Right.
Like, that'd be so insane.
I know. What else
All
do we got on
futuristic.
here? I have map design. I'm not gonna lie. I love the little underground tunnels
Yeah.
on that fucking map, dude. That shit was so badass,
Yeah.
dude. I love the underground shit, and like honestly, it was crazy because even within the playtest, on the final day, I was still finding shortcuts in on the maps, and I was like, whoa, like this little shortcut, or like sometimes there would be like just enough of like a hole that you could squat through, and I was just like, no fucking way. Like just little areas are I like the map design is what
Yep.
I'm trying to say.
Definitely.
They
The
did
little
really,
little
really
things you
good
can
with that.
squeeze through, or like when you're on that one, I forget what the area is called, but it's got like you're like on the roof and it's just like an open panel and you can just enter down below, and the vents you can just smash and go through. Like it's
Yep,
crazy.
yep. The vents are so sick because that calls for good flanking,
Yep.
especially like in close quarters. And I've seen a lot of teams they'll do that where a whole team's inside of this one building, so I'm gonna send one through the front door, one through the back door, but then that third guy, the vandal, that bitch is going through the vents. You know, through the vents with a
Yep.
shotgun, some crazy shit. And like I said, that also leans into class-based shit too.
Mhm.
It's just the way you can play it is so versatile, and people do not realize that because they just look at it
Exactly.
and see it as another hero shooter.
Right.
It's not. It's totally different, dude. Because if it just played like another hero shooter, I would tell everyone, hey, this kind of is like Overwatch or something.
Yeah, it's pretty
Or
mid
like,
and not much new to it or unique, so I wouldn't bother. A la High
dude,
Guard,
not
you know?
even. Yeah, no, fuck that. Fuck that, dude. No way.
Dude.
I'm glad. And I think the classes, every class has its own unique ability, but no ability is like a little bit more broken than the other. So it
Right.
does call for like really cool team elements and uniqueness that a lot of other hero shooters would just kind of throw it in there and be
Exactly.
like, here it is, and it would be mid and lame.
Like there's a decent
But this,
preparedness check. Like, do we got this covered?
right,
Do we got heals? Do we have, recon? Can we, see the enemy with drones and call them out before they see us and shit?
right,
But then you could be crazy and
uh,
just be like, let's all just go Vandal and fucking run around and
yeah,
rip. Like it's
some ghetto
dynamic
shit,
and customizable and however you want to play it. It's fucking crazy.
right. The map design though, I do like the different flanks that they give you on buildings because they actually do like
Yeah.
it's not just Warzone where you have to run through one fucking door and slide past somebody like an idiot. Like you can
Right.
actually approach it in different ways. In fact, there's some buildings you can bust through the ceiling. I think it's fucking awesome.
Hell yeah.
Break a glass, like there's glass on ceilings, on some ceilings that you can break through. So you can fucking like pull up and seal Team Six a whole squad.
Yep. Just your glass shattering and bullets flying at you. Oh my
Shit's just
god.
badass. Uh, Now, honestly, the time to kill, that's the last thing on this list that we got to talk about. What do you think about the
Right.
TTK?
I think I'm not totally sure because I need to experience the later stages of health, shields, equipment
Oh
damage. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
because I've only ever gotten blue shield once in the
Yeah.
game, which is like the
Yeah,
third
see,
one.
I've never even seen that.
And there's a purple shield, so I don't even
Yeah,
know. So
exactly.
you're right. You are right about that.
So it might be too early to tell, but off the rip from just the server slam, I'd say it's really short. But that could be because we haven't seen the top tier shit yet and how much it can
And I don't
protect you.
mind it though.
Yeah, no,
I
I don't
like
mind it either.
it calls for you to be a lot. You have to be very aware of your
Yeah,
surroundings.
very
It's
very
not just gonna
aware.
give you
Right.
Yeah. Because
Very
Call of Duty or like
deliberate.
Battlefield or something, you could just kind of just push it, and
Right.
there's no consequence for that. But this, it'll actually punish you for like hard pushing shit for sure.
Exactly. Like I saw this one YouTuber talking about. I basically agree with him. Like you want your chances as high as possible. You don't really
Right.
want a fair fight. So if you can't drop someone within like a few seconds of seeing them, like don't take that chance. You know.
Right. Then you got to put into account the two other players that might or might not be
Exactly.
there.
Or hiding in the vents. You know. You're just like,
Right.
oh yeah, getting all this loot. Bet that third guy just fucked off. No, you're looking
Yeah.
through that death box and just get fucking blasted in your ass. Could happen.
Yeah. I honestly do not mind the TTK because it is an extraction shooter and there should
Right.
be high stakes, at every match
Right.
because it's an extraction shooter. It shouldn't just be you go in there and
Yeah. If you're going in
beef it
guns
up. And
blazing and being ridiculous
right,
with it, that's the
I don't
consequence.
want to like I don't want it to become a sponge shooter where you're just kind of like
Right.
going around. Like Apex kind of is like that a little bit where
Yeah.
towards the end game it's just like you're just shooting at shield.
Hmm.
You're just shooting at shield.
And then if
It's
they
it's a
run
battle of who
away,
runs out of shield first.
right. And if they run away and recharge their shields, the engagement's a
Hmm.
lot longer and
Right. Which also might like make it more smooth in that sense too. Maybe that's why they didn't drop as many heals on the map to make it like a little bit more competitive.
right.
Because I think if they dropped a lot of heals on the map, you could just sit behind cover and just kind of heal and then pop out with an LMG, go
Hmm.
back heal, pop out with an LMG,
Yep.
just keep being an asshole. You could literally just be an asshole in a corner.
You've got like 50 depleted shields.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, the game feels really, really balanced.
It does.
Even though there's crazy snipers and crazy shotguns, the snipers are, I think, the only thing that they would need to nerf really, because shotguns are just a close quarters thing. Like if you lose with that shotgun, bro, you best believe they're gonna mow your ass down unless you pull out your secondary quick enough to finish them off.
Right.
So I think that the balancing's pretty good. There's only a
No, I
couple of
agree.
things that like
Like
are a little
everything's
alarming, like the
everything seems
thermal.
like semi overpowered, and I'm down for that. Like I really hope
Yeah,
they
even the
don't.
gray guns can drop players like almost
Yeah,
immediately,
I really hope
and
they
that's like
don't
some
fuck with
shitty
that.
like. I don't think they will, because like from every other source that I was like watching, like people that do enjoy the game were also just really liking the TTK and the way it plays. You know,
Right.
I truly believe this will be its own unique. Uh, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm like choking on my own
It's
spit right now.
all good.
It'll be its own unique extraction shooter
Right.
that won't just be a clone, because
Yeah.
obviously it's sci-fi like Ark, but it's
Mm.
first person like Tarkov.
Yeah.
So it's you
It's
got you
gonna
got
have
so
its
many
it's
different
it's gonna have
things,
its own space, its own community, its own niche
right?
to
And it has
thrive.
Bungie backing it, so I mean it's
Right.
already it comes with it's a lot of fame itself. A lot people are just gonna buy the game just off the fact that it's Bungie. They don't.
Basically.
There's gonna be some players in this that this is gonna be their first extraction
Yep. Well the
uh,
yeah.
shooter.
Well the players that don't
Yeah,
hate
it'll be
Bungie
right, right.
for like
I don't know because even the
sidestepping
players that do hate Bungie tend to
Destiny.
still play their games.
And that's a decent amount of hate too, is the people that are salty about Destiny getting sidestepped over it, but get the fuck
Right.
over that.
I had there was one dude I queued up with, and his gamer tag was the final shape. So I was just like, oh my god, here we go, baby. I was like, let's go.
Holy
I,
shit.
I just knew right away. I spawned in. I was like, hey, bro, you like Destiny? And he had no mic, so his character just like looked at me and shook his head. Yes, like it was so funny, dude.
He's like, wait, this isn't Destiny? I thought I got on my ship and went to this
Yeah.
new Tau Ceti DLC. Where the fuck am I? Oh my god. That's so funny.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it was just funny because I like looked at him and I was like, oh, I know what game you were just coming
Right.
off of. I know where you're fresh out of, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even gotta tell me.
I know what kind of Bungie
Like it
fan
was,
you are.
yeah. But then I like it was funny because he was a no mic, like just faceless man, like some shell, which
Yep.
is so funny. He was like this dude in this game that didn't talk, and so I was like, "Did you like Destiny?" And then he did the same head shake, like yes. And I was like, "Well, what do you think about this game? Do you like this game?" And then he was just like, "Yes." He just,
We got a
it was
nod.
funny, man.
Dude, that's
I know.
great.
It was
Holy
beautiful.
shit. Do you want to do our final
What was I even
thoughts and
talking about?
conclusions, or
Yeah, for sure, dude.
I
I
think
I
this was really
think
good so far.
yeah. What do you got? What do you think?
I think that we've got something potentially great on our hands that could potentially have some staying power, provide a lot of fun, a lot of value. Like people are like, "Oh, $40," but it's like I don't know, man. If you're down for like decently competitive games and you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And that's
Hopefully,
your
at least they don't do
jam.
the thing with like Halo Infinite, where it's like the next 10 years.
Yeah, exactly.
The next 10 years.
They're not deluding themselves.
Right.
It seems like they're going to take their time with it generally, and because they know they're coming off of Destiny 2 and how it's fallen off really bad, so they need something. This is like the rising of Bungie, you know?
It could be their
This is
big
like
ass downfall, though.
yeah, this is like their last shot. This could either make or break them, like literally.
Yeah.
Studios have been taken down for less.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, you know the chills I would get if I like woke up one day and it said, "Ladies and gentlemen, Bungie Studios has officially shut down." Like that would
Right.
hurt me, bro. That would
Yeah.
hurt
You would
anyone.
feel like a part of your fucking
Childhood,
just
bro.
childhood, your soul, your heart is like gone. It's like, whoa, I knew like they were falling
Right.
off, but I never knew they'd be dissolved, you know?
Yep. Well, I mean, shit. If you look at Bungie from 2009 to now, it would be so different. Such a
Yeah.
different
Yeah,
team.
since Reach and stuff. Like
Yeah.
some of the people are still there. Like I've seen the Vidocs and I'm like, whoa, those motherfuckers worked on Halo, you know?
That dude was there since CE.
Yeah. But I also think that's
It's a
I
plus.
also feel like it's a plus, but also like a marketing ploy too. You know, like oh look at these, you know, these are the guys that
original
worked on
developers.
Halo. Remember? And it's
The
like,
OG.
but it's like you really don't know how many developers are totally different. You know, different age
Right.
groups,
Developing in
different
general is such a
everything.
different community
Yeah.
from back in those early days. The early days, people were
Hmm.
doing it out their fucking garages.
Yep.
Some Steve Jobs shit.
Yeah, it was crazy back in the day.
But now it's all,
Hmm.
especially with the big name studios, it's all corporatized.
Exactly.
If Microsoft or Sony don't own it, then or Valve, then then who?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Who
Yep.
owns it?
Ubisoft is
Then
falling off.
you're just considered an indie studio at that point.
Basically, yeah, like Ubisoft, I've given up on them. The new Assassin's Creed wasted the Japanese whole thing. I'll never play that. They killed
Right.
X Defiant, so I have a giant bias with that. Like, oh yeah, pretty decent
Ubisoft.
shooter, great, probably the greatest alternative to COD ever. You know, RIPS, a basically casual thing, ranked if you want, no SBMM. Let's fucking kill it before it could even get out of the womb. Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Let's kill it. Shut the
Like, you know
servers
what?
down.
I think I'd rather have that money in my pocket. I need another yacht. Dude,
Yeah.
it's so like disgusting, dude. But thankfully,
I
like
know
the
at
players
Xbox
are
they're just
powerful.
sitting there like, raise the prices.
Yeah. My God.
You know who I'm quoting right now? That TikToker.
No.
Raise the prices. He makes fun of Xbox all the
Oh,
fucking
really?
time, and he
Good.
does that thing where your voice goes low.
Oh, like
'Cause
that
he's
filter.
like, yeah. And it's like this is the point of view from like a Microsoft like
Hmm.
shareholder slash like CEO. It's like today at Microsoft we are going to raise the prices.
Yeah, it's like
I feel like, why would y'all need to do that?
just
It's
like
like,
soul crushing.
I know. I have an idea. Raise the
Mm,
prices. It's just,
yeah,
it's so bad.
but it's just it's still decent because like we still have like the voice and pull and like high guards getting shut down like in like a week and a half.
It's so fucking crazy, right? That game did
Like
not last 2 weeks.
a
So
good game will
funny to me.
stand on its merits. You know, like players will
Right.
shout it to the rooftops that you made a good game. Like, but when
Yeah, if
you're
it's a
like
good game, I'm not gonna ignore it.
trust us and you know we're not gonna have any playtests or any betas. You guys would have the
Oh
wrong
god.
feedback anyway. We know best. You guys don't know shit. Buy our
Like, didn't Highguard have
microtransactions.
like no playtest too?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying that because yeah, they had no playtests, no betas. They had this
Oh
toxic
man.
positivity echo chamber in the
Yeah,
development
yeah.
where they were like, "This is cool. This is cool."
Everyone's gonna buy this game on
they had
launch.
no challenges to their ethos, to their gameplay, to the mechanics. They had no one challenging
Ugh.
anything. And I was watching like because I was like I was like, "Yo, I want to like make my own game." I thought of that like a few months ago, but obviously it's a fucking daunting ass task. And one of the most basic
Yeah.
videos on YouTube about it, they were like, "Oh, like when you're indie developing a game, like get your friends to play it, get your friends to play it, get your family to play it, get someone who's not
Right.
you to play it because they can see things that you don't that you need to work on." And like, dude, they couldn't even do that. Like, what? It was a lot of things that
Raise the
came together.
prices.
Yeah, and that was
I
coming
have an
too.
idea. Let's raise the prices.
Yeah, raise the prices,
Yeah.
raise the shittiness.
The dude, that whole have your friend do it is actually a really good idea. It's almost like
Mm-hmm.
Microsoft could totally be our friend, and we could, they could give us a lot, not just Microsoft, but like a lot of the higher end AAA studios. Maybe like throw out a lot
Right.
play tests. Not just for the big shooters, but maybe even for the shitty third person medieval game that's single player. Give us a demo for that. Let us know what we're about to get before we
Yeah.
get it, before we buy it. That ensures like consumer, uh, what's it called?
Consumer
Trust.
trust and support.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You let them know ahead of time, and then they can tweak certain things in a game. I don't know. I mean, I'm just so convinced that like half of it, it's not even these devs, bro. Like it's these shareholders' faults because they
Right.
want to have a say in what is going to be popular. So they a
Yep.
lot of the shooters go for a Fortnite marketing style where they develop the store first, then they develop the game. Like I feel like
Yep.
half of it is them developing the UI and the store first.
Exactly. Like Infinite. Infinite had problems since day one, but what was working perfectly since launch till
The
now? The store,
store.
dude. Get the fuck out of here. Don't make
Yeah.
your shit free to play then. I'd
Literally.
rather be charged $60 and know I'm giving you guys the power to give me that that good initial impression, the feature complete shit, Forge, theater, multiplayer campaign, like it's not impossible. There's this one
And I
streamer
think
and he was like, "Oh, you can't have Forge and all this stuff on day 1." I'm like, "Dude, that's why we're fucked cuz you lowered your standards."
you're accepting
Like
it. You can't cuz
2007, Halo 3, we had all that. We had Forge, we had theater, we had co-op campaign, we had multiplayer. You're saying you
yeah,
can't
we got
do that in the year of our
we have to
Lord,
set the bar high.
the years of our Lord, all these past
Yeah.
few years, with all our
Right.
technology and money, you can't do that. Like, get the fuck out of here. That's
Dog
why
face
Halo
lies.
Infinite was just tragic. I still love it. I'll die on that hill. I love Halo Infinite. Still love it. It's great to me,
Mm-hmm.
as a diehard
Yeah.
Halo fan. But it could have been so much better if it didn't get
It
fucked
could have
with.
been the game that like people are still playing. Like,
Yeah.
do you remember week 1 of Halo Infinite, bro?
Yeah, dude, it was tight. It was awesome.
Holy shit, those lobbies were crazy, bro. People
Yeah.
were like, like
We're back.
absolutely going Literally,
We're
bro.
fucking back, baby.
It was
Halo.
awesome. I remember like playing my first ranked match, and I remember just like how crazy my team was, dude. They were like, "Hell yeah, let's go!" Like they were
Yeah.
screaming, dude. It was
Yep.
so fun.
And
It
then
was just too
they just
fun.
fumbled it. They fumbled the bag. Took
Yep.
way too long to even get the seasonality. No,
Took
basically
too
zero
long.
features in the beginning.
Yeah, yeah, dude. There was like nothing.
It was
It was
just
like
missteps
there was
every
like
step of
9
the way.
maps and then like a couple of guns, and it was like, all right, point
Yep.
and shoot, I guess. Go have fun. Like
Theater didn't work. Forge wasn't there. There was a Slayer wasn't there. It was like bare bones.
I like how all of our conversations just like fall back into Halo is bad. Like,
Yep.
no matter what we're talking about, we're always just gonna talk. We're gonna end up talking about Halo Infinite
Yeah.
somehow. It'll go from monkeys to Halo Infinite so
It
fast.
didn't traumatically burn us though at all. We
No,
don't get
not in the
Vietnam
slightest.
flashbacks from it.
Definitely not. Hmm.
It just comes from love, man. All the criticism and stuff for Halo, for the gaming
Yeah.
industry, it comes from the love of it because gaming's gaming's great. You know,
Oh
you
yeah.
find a
Oh,
game that
I
you
know.
like, it's so nice to have that as a part of your life. You know, but to have these companies come in and have, I don't know, power struggles and message
It's a
pushing and
monopoly. Gaming's a
microtransactions and
monopoly right
money
now.
to ruin it. You know, it's
Yeah.
really something else.
Spitting on the thing we
Like you
love.
guys have everything. You guys have money. You have a dev team. You have people passionate, but a few select people destroy it. It's mind
Right.
blowing. It's really interesting.
It is interesting. So yeah, my official opinions on Marathon, my thoughts. I'd say I'd agree with you too. I think it's gonna have its own. They definitely have something coming,
Right.
and I'm definitely optimistic about it.
Hmm.
And I'm excited to see the longevity of it.
Right. The
Um,
future,
right.
what it evolves
And
into, how it gets updated.
from what I've played, it does feel like a complete game already.
Yeah, a
It
complete
already feels
package
good. Yeah. And
worth the
so
$40. Honestly.
yeah, no, I agree. I think it from what I've played, it feels like everything pretty much works. And the coolest thing was there was no bugs. There was like barely any bugs
Yeah,
at all.
dude, that's true. I never really ran into anything like that.
Nothing, bro. Like
Even
I
network
got in and out of
wise.
matches. Right. There was the mic issue, but that was just weird.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
never lagged out of a match once, bro.
Yeah, me neither. Never crashed my computer.
You
Never
know
got
how
sent
rare
back
that
to the
is?
lobby and disconnected.
You remember fucking Overwatch 2's launch, bro?
Yeah.
You couldn't play shit for a couple of
Yeah, that
days.
was ridiculous.
You couldn't play shit. It was crazy. It was so crazy. You had to like sit there for like an hour and a half on the menu just to get into the fucking
Yeah.
menu.
You're like in a
It
queue
was
and shit. So fucking
yeah.
stupid, dude.
You played it too on launch?
Yeah, it's so stupid.
Oh god. Yeah, it was the dumbest thing I ever did.
And knowing it was just Overwatch 1 updated, like, so fucking
It's just an
crazy.
up. It was just an update. Like it would. The reason they did that was to get people back on their
Yeah,
game.
it was
You want
another
to make
push to
Overwatch 2?
cash grab.
Actually make
Yeah.
Overwatch 2. There is no Overwatch 2,
Mm,
bro. It's just Overwatch.
lied to us and said there'd be PVE and like story missions.
I know, bro. That's a whole nother that's
Yeah,
a whole
that's a
different
whole
podcast, bro.
exactly.
That's episode 3, baby.
Yeah.
That's episode
Yeah,
3.
stay tuned for episode 3 where we rip into fucking Overwatch.
Blizzard, bro. Blizzard's your next, bitch.
They're on the hit list.
They
Even with
have
their
been,
whole
bro.
fucking redesign and taking away the 2, it's like I'm still really skeptical.
Oh, they took away the 2?
Yeah, dude, you gotta look that up later. It's like
They
they're
took
like
it back?
season 0 and they got the 2 popping up in the it's like a trailer of all this shit. They're like, "Oh, we got all these new heroes." And the 2 is there and the 2 dissolves away cuz it's like, "Oh, it's like just Overwatch
It's
season
just Overwatch
0."
again.
Like
We're going back to
like
our roots.
they made me
Like so what was
I definitely turned and looked, you know, but I'm still skeptical.
so what was the point of making like 2 in the first place. That was
Two,
literally just a cash
yeah,
grab.
it was just a cash grab, yeah. But thanks to Marvel Rivals, it made them really think and listen
Mm.
to us because we were like, we want
Oh
more
yeah.
heroes. We literally want the 2 gone. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And competition makes things change. It really does. They got like
I
a
mean, shit.
flying
You
cat
got.
now. It's like a flying cat fucker. I was like,
Yeah.
whoa.
Games like that are super fun, and I like Smite too. So Smite similar, and Deadlock also. I saw you playing that.
Yeah, dude, that shit is fun. It's hard as hell, but it's fun.
Yeah, those kind of games are.
I need someone to play with though, because Deadlock is
Uh,
like you need
games like
you need the fucking knowledge in Deadlock.
yeah, it's because of MOBA, bro. You need to upgrade your kit before you even fight some people.
Yeah, it's like a MOBA hero shooter mix. Like unlike High Guard, that is an actual almost new genre, you know, because you still have the
Yeah,
3 lanes and upgrading your shit, but the
Smite's very
characters are
similar
so
though. I would
cool.
say
Yeah, yeah, it's very similar to
because you
that,
can shoot and Smite like that, and Smite's been around since 2013.
right? But it's fun and the characters are sick. But when I
Hmm.
play the actual mode instead of like bots or I get fucking romped. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, I was watching you play. You
But like,
definitely need to um beat up the boons first and the whatever however it is you level up items.
yeah, you get souls. So yeah, like fighting enemies that are around, hitting these soul boxes, hitting
It's
these like
crazy.
crates. But that's
Yeah,
just
because if you just go out there, it's
another
so
game that
crazy. If you go out there level 1, you're not going to do any damage at all.
yeah, you're very weak, very weak. They introduced like there's the deadlock mode, it's just a traditional mode, but they came out with brawl too, so it's a little more action like fast
Oh, like
paced
a
and
team deathmatch.
it's like 1 lane. Yeah, that was fun. It's like I can do that. But the real actual mode that goes on for some time. There's like
Yeah,
there's like
you get your ass
pregame,
whooped.
fucking early game, mid game, late game. The fucking giant fucking bosses that you have to defeat at the end, and the
Have you
mini
ever played
bosses
Dota
along
or
the
League
way.
before?
No, I haven't played Dota or League, dude.
Oh man, dude, that game's gonna be really hard for you to get into.
Yeah, it is. It really is. But I
I
like it
I knew
though.
it was
I
because I
like
was
it a
watching you a
lot.
couple days ago, and you were in the training mode just shooting people. You're like, why is
Hmm.
the damage so bad?
Dude, it's fucking hashtag deep PhD level. That's why I titled it that last night. I was like, I'm trying to get my
Yeah,
PhD in Deadlock. And like even Shroud
there's
had his
so much
take.
you have to learn.
Shroud was like, "Oh, it's not that." He basically said it wasn't that good. And people were fucking attacking him in the comments. It was hilarious. They're like, "Oh, he's actually not good at a game." He's talking shit about it. But that's another game like Marathon where you have to spend time and get into it, and because like
Yeah,
you don't want a super lightweight game like that. Like sometimes you do, but sometimes you don't. You do want some depth and
a rich ass
learning
game.
and feeling, yeah, that's rich, and you feel like you're progressing and learning, getting stronger and better, and learning the maps, and your time is well spent.
Yeah.
Marathon and Deadlock are definitely like that, and that's what's so funny too. Like just my gaming career, like I never played Arc or Arc or Tarkov or any kind of exfil, but like I love Marathon. I want to get it, play the shit out of it.
Wow. So that's your first
Yeah, dude.
extraction.
Yeah, that's
No
why
way.
I have a semi-unique take because I haven't even played any other extractions.
You haven't even played Tarkov, and
Amazingly,
you're a PC guy, dude. Holy
I
shit.
know.
Wow.
So I figured like
Huh.
Marathon would be a good way to dip my toes in. But I'm like Marathon is a fucking beast in itself. Like
Yeah.
Marathon's
Oh
nothing to
yeah.
fuck with either. It really isn't. So like I'm getting into
No, I
exfils.
agree.
Like I'm gonna get Arc soon, definitely, just so I can play that finally. And then
Hell
and then
yeah.
MOBAs like Deadlock. I never played MOBAs before. I played that. It was called like Paragon
Well,
or
dude, if you ever
something,
want to play
and that
Smite
was
with me,
weird.
I'm totally down.
Yeah, I've only ever seen people play Smite. I played that Paragon that came out a long time ago. that Epic came out with.
Oh,
Remember that? That
dude,
failed?
yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
And I did not like
Dude, I
that.
haven't heard that name in ages,
Dude, I know,
bro.
right? That's the last time
That's
I
that's an
played some
old,
type of
old
MOBA.
shit, bro. That's like
Yeah.
2015 shit, right?
Dude, that's
Isn't
historic
that like
shit.
2016?
Yeah. Like my daughter was like
Dude,
just born. And I was like,
that's
oh, this looks
crazy,
cool. It was like Cliff
dude.
Bleszinski or Epic. I was like, yeah. And I was
Hell
like,
no, bro. That's
whoa. I
just
was
the
like,
fucking anthem of
cool.
the MOBA.
I was like 3 lanes, moving slow as hell, getting my ass beat. I was like, I'm good. After like a couple play sessions, I uninstalled that shit.
Ah.
It's like there's a
Oh man,
stick to
dude,
Halo.
let's play Smite then, bro. Because that's a free to play and it's cross play, so we could actually
Oh
like
really?
pwn noobs in that. Yeah, dude.
Dude, I'm down. I'm down to
I'm
play
so down too
whatever.
because I'm really good at Smite. I could teach you the raps a little
Dude,
bit.
you gotta Dark Souls teach me that.
No, it's
Oh my
even worse
god.
than that, dude. You gotta like know what items to buy.
Right? Oh fuck, I'm probably fucked
That's
then.
how it is in Deadlock. It's a fucking skill game.
Skill check. Gamer skill
Yeah,
check.
it's not even a skill thing. It's just a knowledge, a game knowledge thing.
Damn.
That's how MOBAs are, bro. You either a sweaty loser or you aren't.
Right?
It's, it's
you're
so
either
crazy.
him or you're not. You're either it
Yep.
or you're fucking
You're either him or
not.
you're her.
Yeah. Oh shit. Dude.
Oh man. But yeah,
Oh
dude,
my
this
god.
marathon, I'm very this we're at the time of recording, it is 6 o'clock, March 4th, day before
Yep.
marathon.
'Twas the night before.
Twas the night before, so I don't have the money for it, but in a couple weeks, hopefully.
Like I
I
do,
can
but
get-
I don't know if I'm getting it day one, to be honest with everybody. I wish I could.
I mean, shit, it might be healthy to wait a week. What if Bungie
Right.
shuts down like tomorrow?
Right?
Like, what if it actually does happen? So maybe do play the safe,
Yep.
because it's not like you're gonna be spoiled about anything. It's a fucking
Iron out some
extraction shooter.
bugs.
Yeah. Let the real community
Yep.
see what's up when at the full release of it.
Let
And
them
if people are
yeah.
still saying the
Let
good
them
things about it,
Yep. Let them
we'll just
kill
hop
the
back
AI
on and-
chimps. Kill the AI chimps and
yeah,
get the
dude.
servers back up that they took over.
Dude, and if we come back to Marathon and there's AI chimps in the game, bro, that's how I'd know they were listening.
Yep. They had some fucking cells listening covertly.
Dude, how crazy would it be though if there was like a monkey boss, like it had a health bar and that jumped into the world,
Dude,
and he
that'd
had
be
like
incredible.
robotic arms and shit.
He's like
Like,
and he's like Harambe too. Just Harambe. Harambe version
oh
too.
man, just huge,
But yeah,
big
dude,
motherfucker.
I'm hyped for it.
I'm
ready
hyped for
to
it, too.
jam on it and just murder people with like you and Mayo Man and Ace and Dream Stride's getting his set up soon. He's got a mic
Oh,
coming.
nice.
Him and his brother. So they're gonna start streaming and playing shit with us.
We'll get
So
the
we should
Dream
always
Stride voice
have-
reveal.
Yeah, right. We should always have like squads going with. Because unless you're playing solo, like going in solo with a rook or, or going in with a regular shell and just choosing to be solo. I've seen some people do that, like going triage by
Yeah.
yourself, solo wise, with your kit. But we should have teammates every time we,
Yeah,
load in.
for sure. And
Which
I
is
honestly, I
definitely
have
helpful.
faith too, because if me and you are running like quote unquote duos in our third, I have a lot of faith in our third, just like actually having comms.
Yeah,
It's like,
comms are a
was-
must.
Dude,
honestly.
it was nice that playtest. So many people were talking, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
There was more people talking than there were not. So
Mhm. That Mayo dude was a good kid. And
I
Ace
know,
was
dude.
helpful too. I was
Yep.
getting my ass beat though. I was like getting fucked up. I think I was like I don't know what was happening last playthrough.
yeah, I almost invited
But-
Ace to the pod, but then I was like, nope. He's
Yeah,
too
maybe
crazy.
maybe next time.
He'll be a special guest on like our fucking 100th episode or something.
Yeah. Right
The
now,
episode 100.
right now he'll just be getting cut out every 2 seconds.
Yeah, he'll just be mentioned.
Yeah. I heard someone. Was there another person? No, no, there wasn't. It was just us two.
There's no
Man,
one here.
that was some good shit. But yeah,
Yeah,
marathon.
so I'm pretty faithful you know, if me and you were to hop on like on a nightly thing, like hey, it's 8 o'clock,
Right.
let's hop on. I have faith in our third being chill. 9 out of 10 times, I feel like it'll be a random that'll be like, all right, let's do this, let's roll.
Exactly. And just like other games, like any other game, Halo, Finals, whatever, you find that
Yeah,
person that has a mic and you just go, "Yo, you want to party up?" You know, if you
and then you friend
have a
request them.
solid, if they're okay. You know, obviously if
Right.
they're shit and they have a mic, then no. But if they have a mic and they're calming and we actually exfil, it's like, yeah, join up. You know,
Yep.
if they're not in a party, they'll almost instantly join. You know, they
Right.
make it easy to team up. Like that's it. And
Yep. And then like,
you're already way ahead, way more ahead than other teams that aren't calming.
oh yeah. I'm optimistic
Damn.
and I'm excited about it. I'm excited to grind it, even if it does last like a year and a half or something, and then it shuts down. Honestly, I'll have fun with it.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
And
ready
I
to have
hope it
fun with it.
lasts longer than that because I hope
I hope so
other people
too.
feel the same way, and it just keeps going and growing, and we just got a nice fucking extraction shooter on our hands with staying power.
Nah, for real.
But yeah, man, that was a really good talk. Marathon, get
Spartan
good,
Jabber episode 2.
get good or
Who
get
would have
out.
known it came out a whole year later?
Right? Got yearly
Dude, every
episodes.
episode, it's the yearly episode, bro. It's what
Yeah.
episode 3 is gonna be next June, bitch.
Holy shit.
That'd be
12
crazy.
months. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
it'll be a yearly podcast, the
Yeah.
annual cast.
Yep.
No, no, no. I'd want to do it more often than that. That's just a
Yeah.
joke.
Yeah, we'll definitely pump one of these out. There's always crazy shit going down in the gaming
Yeah,
sphere,
dude,
entertainment
always, dude.
sphere,
There's so much shit
the
that happens, dude.
industries, you know. We got to stay on
Yeah,
top of it, talk about it, keep these
I did
companies in
see
check.
the Spartan Jabber has 28 views, the episode 1. So I'm like, dang, there's
Yeah.
like 28 people out there that listen to us
Yep.
speak about our minds on Halo.
28 diehards. Dude.
do, do you think they'll be hype about the episode 2 coming out a whole year later?
Yep. Be like,
Like what if like you see
yo.
someone in the comments like,
Yep.
"Yo, dude, I was waiting for
Yep.
this.
They
I was
remember
like,
their login.
I had my notification."
Yep. I've been holding my
Um,
breath. I'm so excited.
yeah.
And then they're just like, oh, I don't like extraction shooters.
All right. Well, I guess that'll wrap up our second episode of Spartan Jabber.
Yep.
Do you want to add anything else before we, you know, head on out of here into the space portal?
Right. Get ready to drop in.
Yeah, we're about to drop in Helldiver style.
Yep. No, I think I'm good. I think we covered basically like everything, you know?
Right. I actually do have one last thing to say to the
Oh yeah.
fans.